Hello, everybody. We'll start in a second. I was looking at my feed today, and I was just like, "This is fucking amazing." We're gonna have to look at some of this stuff. All right, let's see here. What am I looking at? What am I looking at? Shalom. Okay, so there is some amazing Israeli government propaganda. I gotta give them, no, not credit. I have to say, like, I thought that the Jews were like good at making movies and like stuff like that. The level of propaganda that the Israeli government like puts out, they're really not sending their best. I'll say that much. Like some of the stuff we're gonna look at today is so bad I can't even. Let's see. We have a return of the sketchy photo. Remember how we looked at that sketchy photo a month or so back with the half-eaten box of dates and the can of WD-40? It's fucking returned. We're back. We're renewed for another season. Let's see here. Where is it? Uh, okay, here we go. This is amazing. So this is the IDF. So the IDF is amazing. Like the shit they put on their page. Let's see here. Where is it? Here we go. This is okay. We'll get to the other one in a second, but let's look at this. This is another like it's in a children's room, a child's room. This looks 100% real. Is that even a tunnel? It looks like a sewer pipe, kind of. You can also see the RPG launchers there. Oh come on! Like maybe those were there. Maybe they planted them. Like in a lot of these cases, you really have to wonder. Let's see, where is the wait a minute. The IDF posted this? What? No, was this the Israeli Defense Forces? Okay, let's see here. Where is it? Okay. It gets confusing sometimes. I was just trying to find the oh, there's another one, another tunnel. Oh boy. It says millions of shekels are estimated to have been invested in excavating the tunnel. Uh-huh. To have held Israeli hostages. Okay, let's see here. I'm just trying to find the one that I was looking at earlier. Unless they've taken it down. Here we go. This is fucking amazing. Okay, this is the one I was talking about. Located in Gaza's Islamic University, AK 47s, rifles, cartridges, Hamas flags, and safes containing terrorist funds. Because, like, how would they even know if it was a terrorist fund? Like, don't most businesses have a safe? Like, if it's a university, like, they might just have cash around and they might just have a safe to, to keep the money in. How do they know it's terrorist funds? Once again, this is like okay. So let me see how big is the Islamic University. Also, we're gonna debunk this for a second. In a second, university. So the Islamic University in Gaza has approximately 18,000 students. So in this university of 18,000 students, they found two AKs. That's what they found. Now, I noticed something a little interesting about this. If you look in on it, this AK looks pristine, doesn't it? Like, I'm not crazy for thinking that, am I? Like, that looks. No, I guess that one is kind of. No, no, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Okay. Uh, yes. No, I'm wrong. Never mind. I didn't succeed in debunking this. But we got the two AKs, the two clips. I don't see any bullets. I don't see any grenades. Um, I don't see anything else. But this is evidence, guys. This is evidence that the Islamic University was a Hamas base, guys. Troops also located dozens of weapons storage facilities, mortar shells, explosive grenades, and combat equipment in the area of the university. Are they going to post pictures of that? No. Like, guys, if you found it, then fucking post the pictures of the tunnel. Like, no, sorry, of the stuff. Like, this could be fucking anywhere. No one need like where even is this? This could just be literally anywhere in Gaza. It's clear that they ransacked, probably bombed this university, and all they have to show is like two AKs in a camera. Like this is the sequel to the like the El Shifa hospital where they got in. There was like three AKs and like the half-eaten box of dates. It's like it's renewed for a second season. It's just they're so insane. Like I have to look into the tunnel thing because I haven't really seen much about the tunnel so far. I know it exists. It's just I'm not sure like how extensive it was or that kind of thing. So, but yeah, let's see here. All part of Hamas's human shield strategy. I'm more interested in these Chabad tunnels in Brooklyn. I've never seen footage of a Hamas soldier killing a child. Um, okay, the presence of weapons at Gaza's Islamic University raises concerns about the presence of military equipment. Like, guys, can't you do any better than this? Like, call Uncle Rubenstein at Universal, get him to bring in some like props, like something better than this. And as I said before, is it really that weird that these institutions might have their own security forces? Like like these like if you're a university or a hospital in the middle of fucking Gaza, you might want to have a couple dudes with guns. Um, but yeah, so it's like it's so sad. Like I do almost like I don't know if they're pulling like a 4D chess thing because it's so bad and it's so low effort. I do kind of wonder if maybe it is real. Because if they were gonna fake it, you think they would do a better job faking it than this. So A, they could have just planted these weapons. B, it's fucking Gaza. Obviously there's gonna be weapons. Um like there's gonna be weapons. Um and it could be the university security. Like a lot of universities will have armed guards on the campus. You know why? Because people do mass shootings. There's like shady people who sell drugs. It's basically a city of like 20,000 people. So that is their evidence. Um that is the evidence. Let's see here. Where are we? Let's see here. Oh no. Okay, let's see here. All right. Let's see what else is the IDF posted. The IDF is like fucking amazing. The shit they post. Okay. Let's see here. Where is this? Does the name Hezbollah mean anything to you? Watch because all of Western civilization is under threat. But you guys aren't part of Western civilization, so I don't know why you would say that. Let's see. They're talking about the people they've killed. Today marks 100 days of the Israeli Hamas war. Today also marks the highest amount of humanitarian aid going into Gaza since October 7th. Humanitarian aid trucks. 83% of trucks carried food. The rest contained water, medical supplies, and shelter equipment. They couldn't get a better picture than that. That's the best picture they could get. I don't know. Um, so it's like, okay, we sent in a couple trucks after 100 days. How many? Like, is 200 trucks even that much for like 2 million people? And that's just for like one day. Then if this like I love how they're celebrating this. They're like, we stopped blockading the water. We stopped preventing water and food and medical supplies from getting into a civilian area. Okay, let's see here. Uh, Gazan civilians and Hamas leaders. Hamas people are abroad outside of Palestine. They ruined us. They took us back 100 years. Let's just think about this for a minute. The Israelis are complaining about their leadership living outside of their country somewhere else. What percentage of like Israel? Where is Netanyahu's son in Florida? Hezbollah's ongoing terrorist attack activities and attacks against Israel continue to violate UN Security Council resolution. Um, like I love the lack of shame. Like if we're gonna pretend that the if we're gonna pretend that UN Security Council resolutions matter, you guys really don't want to go down that road. You guys really don't. So it's the complaining about the IDF cries out in pain as the air strikes you. Let's see here. The IDF fights professionally while operating according to its values and the principle and according to the principles of international law. Yeah, it's look at this dude. That dude looks like I don't even know. It's funny. Let's see here. Okay, here we go. They're trying to prove that like five people might be children on a soccer field here. Approve us to hold fire. Don't strike, hold fire. See, these children we didn't kill. We killed the other children, but we didn't kill these kids. Let's see here. We have another tunnel. Um, yeah, I guess that actually looks like a tunnel this time. Is it though? I guess it kind of just looks like a shitty shed. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see what this tunnel looks like under the kids' room. A shaft in the kids' room. There's no way that that's just the basement and that they just did a hole into they just knocked a hole into the basement. There's no way that's a sewer pipe. We just found that stuff there, guys. Okay, so let's see what else do we have here. Evacuation of civilians. You mean ethnic cleansing of civilians. Inspection of humanitarian aid. Let's see here. Our war is against Hamas, not against the people of Gaza. 7 facts about these. Okay, let's look at the Israeli government. So this one was the main one that inspired me, but the state of Israel's official Twitter is fucking amazing. The shit they've been posting. Okay, let's see here. Oh, what is this? Let's see here. This is Israel complaining. So, for those of you who don't know, South Africa is suing Israel in the International Court of Justice on the grounds that their invasion of Gaza is a genocide. So it is respectfully submitted this application request should be dismissed for what it is, a libel designed to deny Israel the right to defend itself according to the law from the unprecedented terrorist onslaught it continues to face, and to free the 136 million hostages that Hamas still holds. Let's see here. Okay, this is like I'm gonna have to press X to on this one. Hamas published a video asking people to guess the condition of three Israeli hostages, including Noah Argamini, whose mother is dying of cancer. To them, the fate of the hostages is a sick game. We must and will defeat these barbaric monsters and will not stop until each and every one of these hostages is home. Yeah, I'm 100% sure this is real. 100% sure this is real. Look at that cringe. Oh, the cringe. The cringe. I don't maybe Hamas did it. The problem is, like, even if Hamas did this shit, like they present it in such a goofy way. And this is the Israeli government's official Twitter account. Um, it doesn't have 6 million followers, which is kind of weird. Of course, we're going to cheer on Martin Luther King. Let's see here. Set your clocks, guys. October 7th, the current year. Let's see here. Okay, look at this. They're trying to pick up the bones. The bones turned to ash. Israel's first responders struggle to heal 100 days on from October 7th. How many people have you guys slaughtered in Gaza? Uh, it is very much the oh, okay, there we go. Rahim Muhammad. It's not close to those of actual genocides. So like it's ethnic cleansing, guys, but it's not as much ethnic cleansing as we thought. Um, it's but didn't you guys call like Russia committing genocide in Ukraine and Russia killed far fewer people? Um, let's see here. So no, it's ethnic cleansing, guys, but it's not a genocide. Daily death rate in Gaza higher than any other 21st century conflict, killing 250 Palestinians a day. But like, so I guess it was a genocide when Russia killed like 10,000 civilians over 2 years, whereas when Israel kills like 20, 30,000 people in 100 days, that's not a genocide. They're trying to heal guys though. Like it was um, it was basically another Holocaust. January October 7th. Uh, Stop war on babies. Let's see here. Where are we? 100 days, bring me home now. It's just like 100 days since October 7th massacre by Hamas. 100 days in darkness. 100 days without their loved ones. 100 days in unimaginable pain. Every day is an eternity. You guys literally like cut off all the electricity to the west to Gaza. So it has literally been 100 days of darkness. I'm pretty sure they cut off their water supply too. Um, let's see, where is it? It's just like it is just like they always have the same thing because basically we're going like the 700 is like the new 6 million. It's like we can do whatever we want. We can ethnically cleanse. We can carpet bomb Gaza, because of the 700, because of the 100 people in jail. Um, Oh, here we go. This was amazing. Burned homes, houses marked with signs by forensic specialists, bomb shelters with blood splattered on the walls, body bags upon body bags. For us, there is no October 8th. We are still living through October 7th. Like, um, we're still living. Like, it's just our pain as we've leveled all of Gaza. And then we have Anthony Blinken. Uh, 100 days of captivity in Gaza is far too long. All remaining hostages, including 6 Americans, are reunited with their loved. Wait a minute, guys. The U.S. cares about hostages, like people being held hostage in foreign countries. I guess Gonzalo Lira didn't count. I'd much rather them free him than whoever these assholes are. How does Israel dropping 2,000 bombs on the hostages help any of the Americans? Uh, we just have to keep firing. We just have to keep doing it. I do almost kind of wonder, like, how many of the if these hostages like actually were released and they're just pretending they weren't. Oh, here we go. This was the other one that made me want to do this video. On October 7th, Israel experienced the largest massacre against Jews since the Holocaust. Instead of holding Hamas accountable for its horrific and barbaric acts of terror, South Africa is engaging in victim blaming at the ICJ. Like, they're literally just saying it's another Holocaust, guys. It's another Holocaust. Well, I mean, is it the highest? Because wouldn't there have been times during some of the? Let me see how many Israelis died during the 6 Day War. I feel like during one of the wars, more Jews might have died. No, I guess not. The Israelis took very few casualties in most of these. Let's see here. How many died during Yom Kippur? Oh, Yom Kippur War. Oh, I mean, I don't know if it was on one day, but more Israelis died during the Yom Kippur War than died from Hamas. But let's see how many Israelis died during the Arab Israeli War of 1948. Okay, 6,000 Jews died during that. Um, so that, yeah. I guess that doesn't count because it was over a longer period of time, maybe? Let's go back to the Israeli account. Beautiful. Our embassy in Yangon donated yellow tricycles to Burmese children in a children's home as a tribute to people who were held hostage in Gaza. On October 6th, they were a family. On October 7th, they were burned alive and reduced to Hamas ashes by Hamas terrorists. Some of you may have a short term memory, but we don't. because like let's see, what is this? It doesn't say around the world we're rioting in solidarity with the hostages and their families, the 100 hostages. Also, like once again, why are we supposed to feel why are we supposed to feel bad for these guys when the State Department didn't give a shit about Gonzalo Lira? Like it's like I thought, okay, I guess we do now. The most horrific physical and emotional abuse. We have no time to wait. Have they ever shown any kind of evidence for any of this? Like, wait a minute, what's that? Those Palestinian children? I don't know why that's posted there, what that's a reference to. Okay, where are we? TikTok army hostages. Yemen will win. I mean, the Houthis are doing a pretty good job. I can't help it. It's Riga City Council and churches in Riga are ringing the bells to mark 100 days since Hamas terrorist attack. It's part of a global initiative to ring 1 million bells around the world, calling for the release of the 136 hostages still in Gaza. And we have all these people. Some of the people are flying. I think that's the Imperial Iran flag. Oh, here's another one. Here's another one. They were friends since first grade. They were murdered by Hamas terrorists 100 days ago. Lynn and Ziv, may their memories be a blessing. Yeah, with Palestine. Terrorists took her. Okay, let's see here. She's not in the first grade. It's such like the lowest tier of emotional. Oh, we have Gal Gadot, of course. Bring the hostages home. Oh my God, look at this. 100 days on a baby who spent a quarter of his life as a hostage. A quarter of his life. South African leaders cozy meetings with Hamas before accusing Israel of genocide. What is this? Isn't that like what you guys have been doing, like to the Palestinians for the last 100 days? But I guess they like don't count as human beings to these people. So 100 days in whatever. Oh, just when you thought Macron couldn't get any cringier. It's over, boy. It's fucking over. That's fucking rough. What is this? Right, 100 days and place the piece of tape on her chest. The 100th day in captivity of the hostages. A lesson in human suffering from a kibbutz. Let's see here. Hamas put out a message thanking South Africa for bringing its case against Israel to the ICJ. Yep, that 100% that is Hamas. 100% was this. Let's read this statement that was totally written by. Well, it says official website Hamas statement. It's every bit as official as the official Taliban. We highly value and appreciate the play made by the legal team of the state of South Africa. Isn't it the Union of South Africa? Maybe I'm wrong. At the International Court of Justice today in The Hague, the arguments and evidence document the arguments, evidence, and documented evidence it contained, proving before the entire world the involvement of the Zionist occupation in committing crimes of genocide and ethnic cleansing of our people in the Gaza Strip. The state of South Africa once again proves the authenticity of its principal position in support of our Palestinian people. I'm really going to have to press X to doubt that Hamas wrote this and the justice of their cause and its rejection of the brutal crimes of the occupation against our people and their legitimate national rights. Fuck, was the guy drunk when he wrote this? Um, and its rejection of the brutal crimes. Okay, we consider this historic plea to that the world witnessed today to be a valid and reliable reason for a state consistent with its principles and the principles of international law to stop the occupation's aggression, our people, children, and defenseless civilians in the Gaza Strip, and then begin prosecuting the occupation for the crimes and genocide it is committing against our Palestinian people in the Gaza Strip. It's fucking poetry right there. Like, 100%, 100% real. 100% Hamas wrote that. Um, if they did, like, guys, get like, just go on poll and get somebody to write it for you. Like, that's embarrassing. I can't even really follow that. Let's see here. What else do we have? We set up a Shabbat table in front of the International Court of Justice with 136 seats to remind that they would have spent Shabbat with their families. I mean, here's a question: what percentage of these are like people who served in the IDF? Because Israel is conscription, right? So I don't know. Bring them all back home. Wait, what the fuck was that? Is that Daniel Radcliffe? I don't know, dude. That was weird. Bring them home now. Oh, Gert, why do you have to do it, boy? Why do you have to do the cringe? The Israeli team dismantled today's South Africa case, one false accusation after another. South Africa tried to use the people of Gaza as legal human shields to protect Hamas's crimes. By supporting Hamas, South Africa itself is in violation of the Anti Genocide Convention. I am incredibly proud to be part of this team. Got this group of people together. I mean, I would not want to go up against an Israeli team of lawyers. I'm going to be honest. I would not want to do that. Uh oh, they're they're calling out that it's breaking down. I asked the head of the South African Department of International Law whether his country defines Hamas as a terrorist organization. We do not define it as a terrorist organization since it does not operate in our territory. So no, just goes to show you who we are dealing with. I'm seeing a little racial IQ here, um, trying to prove that the South Africans don't know what they're doing. Of course they don't. Like the South African government is so incompetent. Let's see what's this. Who else was there? There was a couple other ones I was looking at. Oh, here we go. For the men, women, and children slaughtered, raped, and kidnapped. Has it ever been proven that like they raped kids? Like, has that been proven? Um, you give us a single evidence of rape. Uh, they can't. Just trust him, bro. Source, dude, trust me. What about you about satisfies you to prove it? Do you need to examine these women privates for yourself? Like exactly. Why would we need any evidence of any of this? You feel like more of a man trying to deny rape. It's you need actual evidence. Yeah, it's rough, man. You just need it. The malicious blood libel advanced by South Africa seeks to slander the state of Israel. South Africa's claim lacks any factual or legal basis and is rendered meaningless. Let's see, what else do we have? We have more bring them home. Israeli women and girls have suffered horrific violence by Hamas terrorists. Where is the outrage? I mean, there's been a lot of outrage. Uh, it starts with education. It ends with Jewish men, women, and children being slaughtered in your homes. This is what happens when a terrorist organization runs the Gaza Strip. Don't repost this one, though, or any of these. I mean, probably, like, here's the thing I could see this stuff happening, but the stuff they use is always just so cartoonish. It's like I really have to wonder sometimes whether or not it's real. Let's see, Israel. Oh, Hamas. Here's another one. When Hamas invaded Israel on October 7th, Sidrat was our country's hardest hit major city. Read this powerful first-hand account of pain, refuge, and resilience. Hamas turned my city into a ghost town, but we will recover. Israel turned my country into a ghost country, but we will probably not recover. Um, I don't know. Like, I almost kind of want to make that like a profile picture or something. See, Israel's first responders. Where is the other one? There's one where they were complaining about the lack of evidence. Oh, with the RGs. Okay, here we go. It takes strength to speak out. Israeli police investigators are having trouble finding living victims or witnesses to sexual assault committed by Hamas. Hmm. That's interesting. It's interesting. Hamas is ISIS. Yeah, remember that one? Remember when ISIS and Israel were on the same side of the war against the Syrian government? Yeah, I remember that too. ISIS accidentally attacked the Israeli occupation forces one time in Israeli occupied Golan Heights and apologized. Yeah, that's it's true. It's Hamas is ISIS. They're the same thing. Um, ISIS equals is Israeli secret intelligence service. No, I haven't seen Owen Benjamin going off about it. Anyways, I just wanted to take a look at those because a couple of those were just like amazing, and they mainly just the return of the sketchy like proof that we were justified in destroying the building thing. So, God bless everybody. Have a